How do you do these things again? How do I start with it? It's like something like, hi guys or something. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Yeah, I've kind of forgot how you do this thing. I started to upload a bit more, and then I don't even know what's happened. The last time a video was on this channel was around 2 to 3 months ago. Before I get into the main part of the video, let's run through something major happened to Brighton this season. After that, we drew to Brentford 3-3. Good game. We went to the easy trip of beating Bournemouth. The vase happened at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Caicedo scored his first banger of the season against Chelsea to make us win 2-1. We got the trip to Wembley we wanted, and unfortunately Solomon missed a penalty. We then slipped up against Nottingham Forest. We thought our Europe hopes were over. Then bounced back with a 6-star performance against Wolves. We then got revenge against Man United at the Amex, beating them 1-0. We then had a massive slip-up against Everton, losing 5-1. We thought Europe was over. We then saw the real Brighton beating Arsenal 3-0, pretty much letting City win the league in that case. Then a rally of goals in the last dying seconds made us lose 4-1 to Newcastle. Europe was over. Then some string of results went our way, and we got the Conference League. But it was pretty much guaranteed Europa. We needed one more point. And Brighton did the small thing of getting Europa League. Just relatively small. And then we went to Birmingham the last day of the season and lost 2-1, but we all had a party, so who cares? Caicedo looks like he's leaving. Joao Pedro was confirmed properly in Albion colours. James Milner signed. So yeah, now I've got you caught up. Let's go into what this video is about. Brighton transfers. Who would see the day that Brighton have signed 3 players quite close together and we're still going for more? Yeah, let's get into this video. So, we'll start off. This one was confirmed at the 5-1 Everton loss. Joao Pedro is a seagull. £30 million is a lot of money, but he was Watford's player of the season. Scored, I want to say, about 11 goals in the Championship. Quite a few goals in the Championship for Watford. In a bang average season for Watford wasn't good enough from them. And then he signed for the mighty Albion for a club record fee, which was before taken by Adam Webster. It's a massive signing. This needs to be right, otherwise we are going to lose a lot of money. But personally, I think it's a great signing. We need like a midfielder after McAllister left, and that's where I think he's going to play. I think he's going to play in the number 10 role. Don't think he's going to correlate to a lot of goals or assists, but I think he's going to be a good playmaker, and I think it might get double digits. Actually, that is quite a few goals, but he'll get more assists, I reckon. But yeah, it's a great sign, great piece of business from Brighton. Apparently Murray was a big fan of him and said we should have signed him. Then a couple of days later, James Milner was confirmed. The brilliant potential of James Milner. No, I'm obviously joking. But it's a brilliant signing. It's great for squad depth. It's good experience and play multiple positions, you know. Obviously he's not the youngest and 38 years old, but we'll say 38 years young. Don't think he'll play all that much. I think he'll be just good in the background, like behind the scenes. He'll fill in when he needs to. He'll get like decent minutes. I'd like to see how much we're paying him a week, because it won't be cheap, I'll tell you that now. I think it's a good signing, to be frankly honest with you. I think it's an easy signing for free. You don't really complain at stuff like that. I like the signing. Then signed Mohamed Dahoud the next day. Mohamed Dahoud, Dortmund CDM. He's been injured mainly this season. We got him for free as well. But I think it's a good signing. As a DM, you're not really expected to score that many goals. What is he, 27? So he's at his prime, I'd say. And for free, you can't really complain. I don't really know too much about him. I know he's obviously played for Dortmund. I don't know all that much about him. I know enough about him to say that it's a good signing. Welcome to Hood. Now we're going to go on to like potential transfers. First one is Tariq Lamptey. He looks like he might be on his way, and I'm quite sad to see him go. I think he's been a great servant. Injuries, but when he plays, when he's back to his prime, he is a great player. He runs down the wing, and I thought we had Lamptey back, and then he got an injury against West Ham, which is really, really sad. Can't really have, what am I saying here? A player that's going to be so injury prone. You can't have him up in your plans because you don't know if he's going to stay fit or not. I think Veltman's probably better than Lamptey in terms of defensive. I mean, obviously, pace and that, Lamptey's better. You can't rely on an injury-prone player. The next one is the whole Colwill controversy. That's alliteration.
Cheers, Jeff.
I don't know what's going to be happening with Colwill, to be frankly honest with you. He might stay, he might not. Chelsea are asking a lot of money for him. Don't think Brighton can afford it. I think the only way we can get him is in a Caicedo deal. Chelsea want Caicedo. Caicedo's chosen club is Chelsea, which that doesn't make sense to me. if he left for Champions League football, if he left to Man City, if he left to Bayern Munich, who were interested in him, then I'd get it. But like Chelsea is a weird one. The only way it would benefit us is if we got a Caicedo swap deal. We've also been interested in Gallagher, which I'm not happy about at all. I think he's a bang average player. I mean, he was good when he was at. You could say the same about Murray, but I feel like the Palace connections just it doesn't sit right with me. It's a really weird signing if we sign Gallagher. Colwill would be great. Colwill was a great player at our time with us. But if we don't sign him, we need to sign another left-foot centre-back. And I was just reading, we're interested in Medina from Lens. I don't think he'll sign because I think he's a bit expensive. But, you know, there's a lot of signings for Brighton. I think it's a here we go kind of situation with Bart Verbruggen. I don't know how you say his name. I think he's
Dutch.
Goalkeeper. Obviously Steele's replacement. I love Steele, and I think he would be hard done by to get replaced. But I can see why he's done it because Steele's 32 years old. Obviously, he's not going to have much time left. And this Bart Verbruggen, if I'm reading this right, he's 20 years old. He's a young goalkeeper, and he is about, I want to say, he's about 6'3", 6'4". So he's big. He's big in Belgium. It's a weird, I don't know. It depends how much we're paying for him, really. If we pay anything upwards of 20 million, I don't think it's worth it because how many goalkeepers have we got at the club at the moment? Let me just list them off. Alright, still, obviously. Sanchez is technically still a Brighton player, but he's going to leave. McGill, Rushworth's coming back from loan, who's a really good goalkeeper. Apparently, I mean, I can't say that I've watched any of his games. James Beadle's an academy goalkeeper. He'll just go to the academy side of it. Sherpen wants to go back. Wants to stay in Holland, so that's a bit of a waste that we signed him. But yes, guys, that is going to be the video. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash a like, subscribe, and comment. Hopefully, there's going to be more videos, but I have got my mocks coming up very soon, so I don't know what's going to correlate to that. If we sign another player, if we release kits, there might be a new video coming, but I can't promise you anything. So this might be like not like a bus. It might be like a one-off video, but who knows? So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Goodbye and out the Albion.